Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Jethro Manatad from BS Ed 2A. So for today, we're gonna tackle about the rule of religion. So as we all know, religion has long influenced our culture, especially ethics and politics in our society. That has a modern changes in like our globalizations and technology that affects our religious rules. And lastly, this video is gonna be examining the religion's impact on social unity, identity, and morality. So, some of us may not know this, but religion is also being studied through sociology, anthropology, and psychology and religious beliefs. So, these disciplines analyze how religion interacts with social structures, and research explores religion's rules in modern and globalized society. So next, let's go through historical perspective of religion and society. So religion shaped ancient societies and governance and social norms. And so this means sociology studies religion's rules in social institutions, and anthropology examines the cultural religious practices, and psychology and religious studies, they analyze the beliefs and traditions. So this means historical study helps explain religion's influences today. So there are four interdisciplinary approaches of religions. It's sociology, anthropology, psychology, and religious studies. So I think you already know what's the meaning of the four because I already tackled it, right? So let's just move on to religion and social cohesion. So religion builds community and shared identity. So right, and it helps establish moral values and social order, behavior, and social relationships, diba? It's religion influence us to be closer together, and religion culture can either promote unity or create social tensions, contributions to cultural identity. So it depends now on how everyone contributes to their own understanding of culture under religions or religious beliefs. So it may create tensions. So especially for those everyone who has a different religion, we all have different beliefs. That means it can be either create tensions or unity to both of us. As religion and cultural dynamics, religion influence cultures, traditions, and values. It shapes our moral behavior and our social relationships with one another, and religion contributes to our cultural identity. Like if you are Muslim, Christians, or any of those religions, it identify our cultural identity. Next is the religion in a globalized world. So globalization increases interactions between religions and cultures. Some religions adapt to modern influences and some don't. They just preserve their traditional beliefs, especially those like old people, our grandma, grandpa, those lolos and lolas out there, and our mama and papa, and they really preserve our traditional beliefs, especially like the it's our culture to say mano po. It's part of our values here in Filipino. Like we see our grandma or papa lolo and any of those older than us, we offer our hand to manopo them. That's one of our culture here in Philippines, and it has been until now preserved in our culture. That is one of the example. Next is the religion and identity formation. So religion gives people meaning and sense of belonging. it helps form group identity among believers. So this is when, like, if someone would feel a sense of belonging, of course that is where they start to form a group, especially in religion. Like, oh, I feel to be belonging here, to belong in this group. So they are a believer of that religion. That is one of the formation, identity formation of religion, and it connects the ethnicity and nationality. Religion as a source of ethics. So religions provide moral rules and ethical guidance. These teachings influence individuals and social behavior. They shape the ethical values of societies. So having a religion really shape us, diba? Like, because of those rules, it helps us to be aware and, like, not ignorant to those different religion, respect to each other, and this help us to be like united. As ethical diversity complex, religions have different moral faith teachings. Many share common ethical principles, and differences can cause ethical debates and conflicts. For example, for those religions who's doing a rally outside the other churches, like, for example, the English and Cristo, they have different beliefs that that create tensions to those another believers of another religions. That is one of the problems of an ethical problems of having an religion. Next is religion and ethical debates. As what I've said, it creates tensions, diba? So religions influences discussions on human rights and social justice. Religious groups join public moral debates, and they advocate for ethical and social policies. And this is when the ethical problems or conflicts created. Uh, we will discuss the human rights, the social justice, the debates that would be happening would from the two or three groups would be chaotic if it's not addressed well. Religion and politics. So religion historically influenced government and laws. Many modern states separate religions and politics, and religion still affects political ideas and activism. Lastly, traditions and modernity. So modern changes challenge religious tradition, and religious still try to adapt to modern society, and some maintain traditional beliefs and practices. So this is good that some of us is still maintaining the traditional beliefs and practices that we had, and some of us are adapting to the new and modern society. So that ends my discussions about the rules of religions. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.